Good morning. So I am here in a pretty empty apartment. Sue likes it though. He's got a playroom. Little mini, waiting for breakfast. Miss Greedy right here. Echoey, because I got all my furniture is pretty much gone. Sold my bedroom set last night. I'll be out of here in about a month. Got a house being sold, a house being bought. So hopefully I will be in a much larger, more dog-friendly, yard-filled, wilderness-filled environment soon. Yay for me. Doing some tug, got my thing here. Just letting you know what's going on here. Updates of the day. My dog's always happy. Here's the thing I guess I will talk about. A lot of people call me after they have a move, a major life change, a relationship thing, a job change, sickness, good things happening. Well, my dog is now acting out. My dog's showing separation anxiety. My dog's reacting to everything. My dog's not listening like they used to. A lot of times, dogs who you might not have realized it because, that over-vigilance was just kind of commonplace and you all got used to that just being how you get through your days, where every time you make a move, your dog's keying into it, your dog is moving when you're moving, thinking 10 steps ahead, running up to you, always anticipating, impatient in general, reacting, hearing sounds out in the distance, out in the street, barking too strongly, can't calm down when guests come over, get too excited when feeding happens, gets too excited when you come home, can't be left in their crate, doesn't want to stay, blah, blah, blah. That all was happening, right? You just didn't want to see it because it didn't really ultimately inconvenience you, even though your dog was. On paper, that's an anxious dog that I just described, all of those kind of behavioral things that they do, their patterns. But now that you made a big life change, life is really clearly not the patterns that they were banking on to get through their days, which is over anticipating and reacting to them, but now a big pattern change. There's a new environment, there's new people, you're acting different, your routines are changed, now your dog can't key into that. Now you're seeing real issues. And again, everything I described previously, those are issues. Those are the things you want to address and get your arms around so they either don't develop to the real issues, or if you don't get your arms around them and address them for what they are, you're going to still have these issues. The bigger ones, separation anxiety, reactivity, right? But it's the vigilance. It's your dog who felt that they were keeping so much track of your shared interactions and environments that now that you got into a new environment, which is the human condition, not theirs, they're coming along for the ride, they can't just coexist and be part of it, right? So that's why you want to train your dog. At the very least, you can't predict what life is going to bring you. Even great things, like my move, it's a very exciting, positive thing. This is a big thing for me to, right? I want my dogs to enjoy it too. I want them to just be at peace, like, oh, we're in a new house, cool, look at this yard, I'll explore, instead of wondering like what I'm doing or why there's all these changes or what this new thing is. And yeah, they're going to be curious, that's their nature, they're going to be interested, but discontented, anxious, over-analytical, that's not going to help them. And that's, again, once you get into an environment, you've got to implement the structure, you've got to create certain sets of boundaries, routines reliant on how they're getting their needs met by being calm and present and mindful, not anxious, anticipatory, breaching boundaries, questioning who's leader and who in their everyday interactions. That's not what you want. If it is an issue, let's get on it, right? It's not an impossible feat. This is what I do all day long with clients, is say word for word what I'm saying here in this video and getting people to apply what their dogs need versus what they feel it should be or what their life is dictating, which is, of course, human priorities, but really the dogs don't care. They don't understand that you're going and running a big company to get the money to have this nice environment that your dog lives in and the best food and all the creature comforts you give them. All they see is who's following and who's keeping track of who and who's reacting to it or creating order or giving a job. However you want to interpret it, it's fine, but it's having your dog feel clear, concise direction, even when it comes to going room to room or getting through your everyday coming and goings. So if this made sense to you, I would love to help you with your dog. You can go on my website, dogtrainingla.com. You can access me for both in-person, in-home training and online training via Zoom. Both work great. I can coach you online. I can show you side by side with my dogs, the handling, the training scenarios, and I can get you through some pretty major problems you might be experiencing with your pup. Thanks again for sharing and subscribing as well. Have a great day.